Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this week's edition of the Tiger Talks. And here we are. Here we are with the big game, the big one. We got NC State this week, and that's going to be a big one for both teams, Coach. Yeah, they both got 5-0 on their record. Both of us would like to win the Atlantic, but only one of us can go home the victor. That's just how it is, Coach. That's college football today. Well, going with our off week first, Coach, we had a lot of time to work out and do a little extra practice. Yeah, and I understand we did a little community support stuff as usual. Yeah, that's great, Coach. I'm glad to see the players giving back to the community that loves them so much as part of the Tiger family and what you do. We appreciate you, Coach. We really do. Now, injury list. I saw Tavian Feaster go down. Sore shoulder, I believe it is. So, is that about the only thing, Coach? Are we in pretty good health? Well, that's great, Coach. I think NC State's in pretty good health, too. This ought to be one well of a game, Coach. Well, let's just talk about it a little bit. Our kicking game, Coach, on the kickoffs, we're A1. I mean, we getting the job done there, but I'll be doggone, Coach, our punting team is getting to be a little bit suspect. We just not getting the returns that we ought to. And I tell you, sometimes they scare me catching it, Coach. They really do. Well, maybe we worked on that a little bit. Oh, well, don't tell everything, but okay, yeah, we did. All right, Coach, I'm glad you said that you had a little support in that area. The defense, Coach, it's highly publicized that this is the best defensive line in college football, and even I would have to agree with that. It's just a great group. Look like you're too deep, still in pretty good health. Yeah, well, that's the main thing is health at this time of year, and being too deep, that's a luxury, Coach, something we hadn't had in years. Our linebackers, Coach, I tell you, they've really improved since week one, and I'm liking the way they perform, Coach. They're a little faster the ball, and I tell you, sometimes they really stick them when they get them, too. Now, the defensive backs, they started off slow and suspect, but I tell you, I like the looks of that little young boy in number 21. I think he's got a little something for us, and a couple of us making an impact this year, Coach. I really think that we can start looking toward them instead of hiding from them. Going to be tested this week, Coach. This kid we playing this week, I believe he's a pro quarterback. I really do. I think you'll see him play on Sunday. Our wide receivers, known as wide receiver U, Clemson, well, I don't think you can say much more than you better cover them. I tell you, you better cover them good and stay on them now. Now, our quarterback looked like he's starting to hit in his stride. Looked like the game's slowing down a little bit for him, Coach. I tell you, it reminds me a lot of last year. You saw ETN start settling in about this time of year, and if it's going to happen, it's going to happen now, or it ain't going to happen at all. So I think he's starting to come along. Blinn, he's getting more playing time and having an off week to work, and I think the game's slowing down for him. Now, Coach, speaking of the running game, now that was a display y'all put on Wake Forest. Now, I tell you, it made my mouth water. We plucked that old boy pretty bad. He was clean shaven when we got done with him. But here you are, you got NC State, and their defensive line ain't no joke. Now, their DBs, I'm going to go ahead and call them suspect. They may prove me wrong, Coach. You think they're pretty good? They pretty good, but I still think we can throw on them. And after that running display we put on at Wake Forest, I'm sure they don't want none of that. So look for 7, 8, 9 men in the box, Coach. And I think our passing game in Lawrence is going to lead us to victory over Ryan Finley and his spindly wide receivers. Now I noticed you got 2 dogs. Oh, that's Wolf. That's the Wolf Pack. Okay. Well, them 2 wolves down there at your feet, I think that's where they're going to stay. It's going to be a tough game, Coach. It's going to go all 4 quarters. I think we take over in this game late in the third, going into the fourth, and really start showing our depth and what Clemson football is about. So stick around for the whole game, ladies and gentlemen. And the Tiger picks it Clemson 30, NC State 17.